Evening. How we are doing? You're welcome to tonight's session on how to transition to tech for kids, our summer tech bootcamp for kids. And I'm happy having you here tonight. It's going to be a very interesting session tonight. So you are welcome. You're welcome to tonight's session. Right. So I have an agenda for us tonight, and I'll be sharing with us that agenda right away. I'll be sharing the agenda with us right away. Transition to tech for kids. Transition to tech for kids, the summer tech bootcamp. So you're all welcome to the session tonight. Finally, we are here. We've been broadcasting and announcing today's webinar for a week now, and finally we are here. Finally, we are here. So without wasting much time, let's get into this right away. Let's get into it. So the Summer Bootcamp Canada. The Summer Bootcamp Canada introductory webinar. Introductory webinar. So the first thing is, who am I? Who am I? And this is very important because during the course of the week, I've had some of you reach out to me and ask questions like, oh, who are you guys? What's digital consulting about? Who are the organizers? So who am I? I will tell you more about myself. Introduction to Hagital Consulting. That's the organization that is handling this training, and I'm the founder of the organization. The number 3, why tech for kids? Why tech for kids? Number 4, why digital tech for kids bootcamp? Why digital tech for kids bootcamp? The number 5, project demonstration. We'll walk you through how the training goes. Then 6, question and answer. Question and answer. So we do project demonstration, then question and answer. So who am I? Who am I? I am Omiyale Yomi Martins. I'm the founder of Hagital Consulting, and I will share a few things about me with you. So Hagital Consulting started 6 years ago, 2019, and we have helped thousands and tens of thousands of Africans and non-Africans transition to tech. And we also help kids to master tech. Okay, that being said, let's go into this. Okay. So who am I? So this is me right here. I'm a pastor and I'm a tech trainer. I'm a pastor, I'm a tech trainer. I love to travel. This is me in church. Right. So this is who I am. This was at a conference many years ago. This was at another conference. This was at another conference, right? So that's me. I think I might also share a small slide, just a small slide, because it's very important. A lot of people at times need to know more about the persons running an organization. And for me, I'm not afraid to give more insight about myself. So I used to work at a multinational Big Four tax and auditing firm. That is PricewaterhouseCoopers, PwC Nigeria. And I worked there from 2013 to 2018. Then from there, I worked as a senior tax accountant with the largest indigenously owned Nigerian oil exploration and production company. And I was there from 2018 December to 2020, right? This is me. This is me. Right. Okay. This was many years ago. This was at the start of the church. Yeah, the start of the church. Right. So, about me, you can check me out. I always tell people just search me on Google, and you see a lot of things about me. So let's go to Google and let's do this. Search for Omiyale Yomi Martins on Google. Omiyale Yomi Martins on Google. And you get to see me. Okay, so let's go. Omiyale Yomi Martins on Google. Let's go. Are we there? So this is, when you get to Google, just search for Omiyale Yomi Martins and you see a lot about me on Google, right? So you can just do Omiyale Yomi, whichever one works. You do Omiyale Yomi too. You get, so Omiyale Yomi Martins, you see a lot about me. Now, that being said, the next thing is, who are we? Digital consulting, who are we? So if you are with me tonight, can I see your hands? Who are we? Digital consulting. I'm done with who am I? Then the next thing is, who are we? Let's go. Digital consulting started in 2019, and in 6 years plus now, we have trained Africans and non-Africans in Africa, Europe, North America, which is US and Canada, Europe, United Kingdom, and the other states, then Africa, in tech skills. And we've also diversified into training kids and teens how to master tech. So that is what we have been doing. But don't take my word for it. Just do some search. And that's what we'll do tonight. So let's go to Google and search for digital consulting on Google. Digital consulting on Google. And let's see what we have. What do we have on digital consulting on Google? Digital consulting. Okay, so here we are. Digital consulting on Google. Let's go. So when you get to Google and you search digital consulting, you see reviews here. So check out our reviews. Very important, because success leaves footprints. So you see reviews from our institution, a lot of reviews, so you can see what people have to say about us. This is an organization that has been on for more than 6 years. More than 6 years. So you see our reviews here. Very important. Now, not just that, let's go to, we're on Instagram. You can check us out on Instagram, and there are many things about us on our website. Now, that's the first thing. The second thing is, check us out on LinkedIn. Check us out on LinkedIn. Check Hagital Consulting out on LinkedIn. So are we good to go? Right. Now, when you get to LinkedIn, just search Hagital Consulting. Search for Hagital Consulting on LinkedIn. Hagital Consulting on LinkedIn. Search for Hagital Consulting on LinkedIn. Then you go to post. Okay, Hagital Consulting. Okay, so when you get to Hagital Consulting on LinkedIn, just take your time. The post will start coming. So you can see our faculty post about us, what people are, what students are saying about us. So this is very important. So you can see this is our cybersecurity cohort. These are real people. Uma, Dilip Solani sharing their certificate. So we've been around for a very long. This Pascal, very important. And why am I doing all this? Because even though we've been around for a very long time, some of you are just getting to know about us. And we have trained actually tens of thousands in 6 years across 3 continents of the world. So that is very important. And I think I've done justice to that. I've shown you Hagital Consulting. You can search us out on Google, check us out on LinkedIn, and you'll see a lot of things about us, a whole lot of things about us. So that is sorted. Now, the next thing is why tech for kids? Why tech for kids? Why tech for kids? Why tech for kids? Okay, so let's get into it. Why tech for kids? Let's go. Let's go. Why tech for kids? Now, this is where it gets interesting. Technology is the future. Technology is the future. And I need to say this. And let me use United Kingdom as a case study. Let me just use that as a case study because people from United Kingdom are not watching tonight. This is for Canada. So if I use Canada, some of you might feel offended. So now I have students, thousands of students in the United Kingdom. Now I'm talking of adult students in Hagital Consulting. And for our students in the United Kingdom, some of them are actually in their 40s, learning tech, data analysis, cybersecurity, cloud engineering, data analysis, data science. And they are juggling multiple jobs, 12-hour jobs, 8 hours jobs in a day with learning tech. And it's quite tough for many of them. So because of that, we have to give them extra support, extra classes, teaching assistants. We even do weekday class, weekend class, just so that they can cope, because we want them to transition to tech, but the reality of their working conditions makes it difficult. But one thing I got to understand from many of them is that they wish they had learned tech much earlier. And that is why a lot of them enroll their kids and their teens for our bootcamp. As a matter of fact, our bootcamp started based on demand from our adult students. Our Tech for Kids and Teens bootcamp started based on a demand from our adult students. So we started having some of these students saying, "Oh, sir, when are you going to do something for kids, something for teens? I have a 10-year-old, I have a 15-year-old, I have a 17-year-old, and I want them to start now. Like I'm learning it right now, but I don't want my child to go through this same struggle that I went through trying to master this thing." So when your child learns tech right now, it's not just an activity to keep them busy. Right? Yeah, it will keep them busy, because I see many parents who reach out, "Oh, this holiday, we just need to keep them busy." Yeah, true, they would keep them busy. But technology is the future. And when you enroll them for a Tech for Kids bootcamp, you are giving that child a head start in life. From coding to web development, building apps, the future belongs to those who understand technology. Enrolling your child now gives them a serious advantage in tomorrow's digital world. And that's the reality. So the best time to start is now. And our program is for kids from the age of 6 to the age of 19. So we have 6 to 9, we have 10 to 16, we have we have 10 to 15, then we have 16 to 19. Very important. So that's how the program runs. I can see some of you asking questions already. Just relax. All the information, just be very patient. Now, number 2, it transforms screen time into learning time. We're in the digital age. Kids are on their phones, on their tablets, on their iPads, on their laptops, and it's not going to it's not going to change any time from now. It will just get more intense. Now, instead of just playing games or watching videos, your child can actually learn to build their own games, their own applications, their own website, their own animations in a fun and structured manner, in a fun and structured environment. So they will always be on the screen. They will always be on the screen. So why not convert some of that screen time into learning time and learning something that is relevant? And I always tell our adult students when I do this kind of webinars that we are all techies. You know, when I was in university, there was this, that tech professional, that computer guru. Not anymore. Everybody is a techie now, because no matter who you are in your industry, there is something in that industry that has to do with tech. In every industry. Every industry. So this is the time to learn tech. Number 3, and this was based on experience with our students. We realized that some of the parents reached out to us after the boot camp and said that their kids experienced great improvement in their academics after the boot camp. So we were not teaching them maths and English. We're not teaching them sciences. We're not teaching them arithmetic. But because Tech for Kids boosts creativity, boosts imagination, it boosts their problem-solving skills, it helps their academic performance. Because in building applications, animations, websites, games, they have to think critically, logically. They have to solve problems. It helps to exercise their brain. They have to be creative. So that goes a long way. Number 4, like I said, it helps academic performance. So it has been proven, and not just proven out there, we have proved it in Hagital, that tech learning improves focus, mathematics, reasoning, and even storytelling. So it gives your child a boost in school and beyond. We have proven that. Now, number 5, it builds confidence and digital skills for life. During the course of the week and tonight, we'll likely share some projects that our kids have done. We'll share some of those projects with you. And as an adult, when you see some of the project demonstrations of these kids, you might even be intimidated. I will drop a few on the group during the course of the week, and Mr. Inka, one of our lead tutor, will also be here tonight to share some with you. As an adult, when you see some of the projects these kids build, you will be intimidated. You'll be, as in, surprised, shocked. You mean this thing was built by a 10-year-old, a 12-year-old? Now, if you as an adult, you are shocked. Imagine what that does to the confidence of that child. Imagine what it does, because it gives them a sense of accomplishment and the confidence to tackle new challenges. When people talk about Bill Gates, Elon Musk, they are genius. Well, they started, it was incremental. Bill Gates' first software program wasn't Microsoft. As a matter of fact, Bill Gates did not build Microsoft from the scratch. He's a programmer, I give that to him, but he didn't build it from the scratch. Many of the things that are being credited to Elon Musk is not the innovator or the originator of most of those ideas, just so you know. Many of these things were built by other people, but he bought those companies and improved on it. So it is incremental. Your child doesn't just become a guru, it's gradual. He builds a calculator, he builds a website, he builds a game, he builds an application, he builds an animation. Then it just keeps increasing. That's it. Then it's fun, productive, and it also helps to build social skills. So one thing we do in our training program is that we have it's a group class. So the kids relate with other children in the class. So it helps to build social skills. So they relate with other children in Canada, outside kids in their local school. Outside kids in their local school. And what we also do in our program, though not for this course, is that there will eventually be times that kids from the United Kingdom, kids from US, kids from Canada, and some kids from Africa will also interact. Though that is not part of this boot camp, but it's part of the program. We are going to do a contest. So our kids across these 4 countries will come together and engage in a competition, right? This is just to build social skills. They can relate with other kids outside their local environment, right? So this is why you need to enroll your kids in a for Kids bootcamp. Now, having said that, I move on to the next thing or the agenda. So why digital? If you are with me, you want me to continue, can I see your hand? I need to be sure I'm talking to real people tonight. If you want me to continue this session, can I see your hands? I need to be sure that you people want to listen to me. Okay, thank you for the encouragement. I can see a lot of hands, so I will continue. Thanks for the encouragement. Right now, why digital? Why digital? Why digital? So let's check out why digital. Now, number 1, our classes are live, fun-filled, and interactive. The live classes are recorded and the replay is made available to the kids. So this is not your typical YouTube, and nothing wrong with YouTube. As you can see, I'm an educationist, so I'm into the education business. So I'm strong on education, and I run an organization of over 70 staffs across various departments. So education is my life, is my job. I trained as an accountant, but I'm now into education and tech. So no disrespect to YouTube, but in Hagital, our classes are interactive. They're interactive, they are fun-filled, and they are recorded. So even if your child misses a class, which we don't encourage, the replay is always available for download, and they can watch over and over and over. So that's one thing about our training. So they don't just watch recorded videos, it's an interactive atmosphere where the teacher is teaching them, showing them things practically. That's number 1. Number 2, and this is very important, our tutors are not just IT professionals who are trying to teach. They are teachers who are trained to teach tech to kids. And they have many years of experience, 10 years, 12 years plus of experience training kids on tech. Our tutors work for established schools, training kids and teens on tech. So to put it in very clear terms, our tutors are first of all school teachers who train to be tech professionals, rather than tech professionals attempting to be teachers. And this thing is very important because one of the things, now I want to do a survey now. How many of you tried to learn tech at some point in time in your life, maybe now, maybe 5 years ago, and the way the teacher was teaching it, the thing was so difficult that you almost gave up on it? Can I see your hand? That the experience you had with the teacher just made you to feel, I think I can't cope with this thing. Right? Now, happens. Tech is not hard. It is the way it is taught that makes it look hard. But when you have people who are trained teachers, it's a world of difference. Number 3, the training is project-based. The training is project-based. So the students actually build real products. They build apps, they build games, they build websites, they build animations that can be used on phones, tablets, and computers. So they're not just going to build things and it will be on their laptop. No. By the time they are done building, they will deploy the application on their phones. They will deploy the application on their tablets that others can use. It will be a real product that anybody can use. So it's a project-based. So as a parent, you will see what your child can do, right? You will use your child's applications. Now, the training is intensive and very detailed. The training is intensive and detailed. And let me explain what I mean by this. Now, we've had parents who have reached out to us and said, oh, you know, Pastor Yomi, the school is resuming and the school is resuming. We don't know this, your boot camp that is starting next week, Tuesday. What do we do? Now, listen to me, people. Hagital was all about money. If all we were just interested in was just the money, we'll just do a 3 weeks boot camp. A 3 weeks boot camp. And that's it. But we are very detailed in Hagital. We are very detailed. So rather than do a 3 weeks boot camp and say, oh, the children are back to school, bye. No, we do a thorough work. So what we do is that your child starts Tuesday. And when your child starts Tuesday, for the first 3 weeks, they are doing 4 classes a week. For the first 3 weeks. And they are doing 11 a.m. classes for the first 3 weeks. Now, when school resumes, the classes now change to weekend classes. So they can do Friday and Saturday, or they can do Saturday and Sunday, weekend classes, evening classes. But while they are still on holiday in Canada at the moment, they will just do 11 o'clock, Mondays to Thursdays, 11 to 1, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, right? So that is how it works. Why? Because we are detailed. We are thorough. We are interested in comprehension. We are not interested in a crash program. Of course, they will not learn everything about tech during this 6 weeks program. But during this 6 program, they will be thoroughly grounded and a strong foundation laid. And even if they've attended boot camps in the past, this program, there's a way we do it such that they will start from their level. Right? So that's how we work. We start from their level. So someone said, but my child has attended a boot camp before. Don't worry. By the time we share the brochures on the group, you realize that we divide things into the beginners class and the advanced class based on their competence. So if your child has never attended any boot camp, you start from the beginners class. Your child has attended a boot camp in the past, maybe a crash 2 weeks program, or they've been playing around with Scratch and YouTube, they start from the advanced class. So this is a very thorough class, very detailed, and it is objective. We are focused. We have an objective. Now, then the last thing, they also obtain a lot of globally recognized Tech for Kids certifications. at no extra cost. Very important, right? So having said this, I know some of you will be asking, oh, I've already signed, so how much? Okay, no problem. It's actually very cheap. Now, this one I'll be bringing on Mr. Inka in like 2 minutes. He's our lead instructor, and we will also be going through. So we've addressed Why Tech for Kids, Why Tech for Kids Bootcamp. So for those who are asking questions, so let me just explain this to you. So we're a very considerate organization, so I want you to listen to me. So the program starts Tuesday, and Tuesday is 12th August. And it's a 6 weeks program. Like I said, the first 3 weeks, they're having classes Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Ontario time. Ontario time, right? 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Ontario time. So wherever you are, just convert it to Ontario time. That's for the 3 weeks. Now, after the 3 weeks, when they get back to school, classes now hold because we don't want this to affect their schoolwork and everything, right? We want it to aid their schoolwork. So classes now becomes Fridays or Saturdays. Fridays or Saturdays. Fridays and Saturdays, or Saturdays and Sundays, right? And of course, they now have evening classes, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Ontario classes, Ontario time, because now these are evening classes, and until they are done with their program. Now, listen, I also reason that there are individuals who, we've been announcing it on the group, that training will start 12th of August, but if you cannot meet up with the deadline by 12th of August, because training will start 11 a.m., we now have a program to help you out so that you don't miss out on this. Now, the reason why we are doing it 12th of August is because we want them to maximize this holiday period. So that's why we are starting that fast. We are doing the webinar today and we are starting. But in case you are not able to pay by that time, so we have another provision. So listen carefully to this provision. So that's what you do. So your child will start on Friday, right? And Friday is like 13, 14, 15. That's 16th August. Right? No, sorry. Friday is 15th August. So your child will start 15th August, which is Friday. And for your child starting 15th August, we have their own classes Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and maybe Monday to catch up. So that by Tuesday, everybody will be at the same level of the class. If you understand what I'm saying, can I see your hand? But we always prefer that you start by Tuesday so that our work will not be so much. Because what we are doing for those who are starting on Friday is to bring them up to speed so that by Tuesday next week, all of them are on the same page. And the reason we are doing this is because we also feel that some of you might not be able to quickly meet up with the registration by Tuesday, but Tuesday is the real class, right? The real class is on Tuesday. We want everybody to starting by Tuesday, but this provision is for people that cannot register on time for Tuesday. Now, for those who have been asking, how much is the program? How much is it? How much is this? It's very, very cheap for the value. I know some of you are scared. Oh, with all these things they've said about this program, hope this program will not be very expensive. No, it's not very expensive. It's not. It's not very expensive. So how much is it? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so let's go. It's very cheap, 185 Canadian dollars. Why are we doing this? Because very cheap, one-time payment, right? And for those who want to pay, you can pay via the secured Stripe payments link. So we have Stripe. Many of you already know Stripe, right? We've been using Stripe for this is like since we started, right? And so it's a one-time payment. So why are we doing this? Why are we making it this discounted? Is because we want to build your trust in us, right? And we're on a journey. So we want to build trust. You are the ones that will tell more people about us. So when I said earlier that as an organization, we have trained tens of thousands in Africa, Europe, United States, and Canada, I wasn't joking, right? I wasn't joking. And how did we do that? Through trust and word of mouth. So we have people who kept on telling people about us. So we are doing this discounted, not because the quality of the program is cheap, but because we are trying to build trust and we are trying to ensure that the parents who are enrolling their kids for this program will be our ambassadors. That has been our business model, will be our ambassadors. So that being said, I'll be bringing on Mr. Yinka right away to show us how the program will go, right? How the program goes, and just to walk you through the program, our LMS, how things are done. So he will show you practically how the curriculum is taught and some of the projects too, even though I will share many of the projects during the course of the week on the group, right? So he will come around, he will share this, and we'll take it off from there. So, Mr. Inka, good evening, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, parents. Good evening, everyone. Yeah. Good to see you all. Good to have you here. All right. So can I go on now?
Yes, sir. Over to you. Let me make you the host so that you can walk us through what the program will be like.
Okay. All right. Good evening, everyone. My name is Yinka Lawal. I'm a computer scientist. I'm a teacher. I'm a tutor. I'm a tech enthusiast. I'm a cloud engineer. I have also I've worked in schools for over 5 years. I've been teaching also in school also for over 5 years, and I also I tutor coding and robotics. That's physical class, and also I teach online coding. So, and I'm also a cloud engineer. So we infuse technology into our teachings. All right, so that is me, and I'm one of the tutor at Hagital's Tech for Kids. All right, so what are we going to be teaching these children during this boot camp? What are they going to be learning? What is their curriculum going to be like? How is the training going to be structured? How are we going to ensure that the children get maximum attention? They are able to grasp everything we are going to teach them. So those are the things I'm going to be discussing with us, the parents. So first off, our program is structured in a way that it captures all age group. We have the 6 to 9, we have the 10 to 15, we have the 16 to 19. All right. Now, why do we structure it that way? Due to our years of teachings and our experience over time, we come to realization that children within those age group, they have a particular pattern of understanding. Now, for those that are 6 to 9, they are slow learners and all that. You need to take time. And we have teachers and tutors that are well grounded that can handle them. Very patient, very understanding. They can see it from the point of view of that child, and then they can help the child learn. And then for those that are 10 to 16 as well, we have tutors that can also handle them. Now, what are these children going to be learning during these bootcamp. Now we said, okay, it's tech for kids. They are going to be learning how to code and all that. What type of coding? So basically, we are going to be introducing them into block-based coding. Now we also have two categories. We understand that there are some children, they've been coding before, they've done one or two things during their process of coding. We have the beginners and then we have the advanced class for them. But those that are the beginners, we're going to start from the basics, teaching them the syntax. You know, coding is a language. That's why we call it programming language. It's a language. They need to understand the language. They need to understand the syntax before we move on to the logics. For those who are not beginners, who are advanced, who understand the syntax, we're going to start from the logic. Start teaching them the logic of how professional games, professional applications are being built and developed. What are the tricks behind it and all that? So those are the things we're going to be unveiling to the children. And all our classes are project-based, from the beginners to the advanced. Though the beginners at the beginning, maybe one or two classes might not be project-based. It might just be teaching them to understand the blocks, how to use them. And then when they are done, we start using projects that they will build, that they will play, that they will love, that they will interact with, to teach them every other thing that we want to teach them. So our class is, what are they going to be learning? We start with the block-based coding. And the block-based coding that we are going to be teaching them is not, is highly recommended for children of their age. As a matter of fact, that is how all children globally, they learn. So it's a global recognized software. And not only that, they can just build the project and just play it on the interface. We have software that we use that can help the children package these applications into what they can play on their tablets, like a web applications, we call it. You can package it into a web application or an executable application. And then they can play it on their tablet. They can play it on any device that has a web browser, whether it's Safari on iPad, whether it is a Chromebook, Google Chrome on Chromebooks, whether it is Edge on Windows devices, and so on. It can run on all platforms. And also, so for the beginners, we are going to be teaching them the basics, which is syntax, understanding the concept of the language. And then we are going to teach them with a lot of projects during the course of these 6 weeks. So age 6 to 9 are going to stay on the block-based coding. However, age 10 to 16, we're going to take them into several programming languages. And we're doing that because we know that they understand it and they can relate with it. So we're going to start with the TurboWrap, which is for the block-based for all the children. And then we're going to move into App Inventor. I'm going to be showing you some of the projects the children have done over the years and what they will be doing in the course of the training. Now, we're going to move into App Inventor. App Inventor is used for building mobile application. It is also block-based. Or, you know, we are going to take that into those that are age 10 to 16 that can understand it. Age 6 to 9, they need a lot of hands-on on the basic block base, which is the TurboWrap. But for the 10 to 16, we can migrate them into App Inventor to build some mobile application that will run on Android devices. And then after that, we take them into other programming concepts, hour of code. Also, we are going to take the younger ones, that are the 6 to 9, also on Hour of Code. Hour of Code is a global recognized platform where children
Okay, so while we're waiting for Mr. Inka to get back, I just want to use this opportunity to answer some of the questions. So I can see that some of you are asking questions like, oh, is there an alternative time apart from the 11 a.m. class?
All
Yes,
right,
there
sorry
is.
about that. I'm back.
Okay, you are back. Okay.
Okay, so
Don't
hour of
worry.
code.
Let me make you the host. But I think you should start sharing the project with us
Okay,
because
yes,
of
let
our
me do
time.
that.
Yeah.
Okay,
And the
so
LMS too.
yes,
Yeah.
okay. All right, so okay, so let me just start with some of the projects we're going to be introducing them to. First off, you have a lot of applications. Now, if you look at this calculator, this is one of the projects that the children built, but then it didn't start at this level. The calculator can, add, let me just, 78 plus 5 equals to 83 minus 3 equals to 80 multiplied by 6 equals to 480 divided by 5 equals to this. And then you can find percentage, you can find mod. Let me clear the screen and just find 5. The square root of 4 is 16. Sorry, the square of 4 is 16. The square root is 4. You can find 12% of 500. And then it gives you the answer. You can find 3 raised to power 5. Then it gives you the answer. I can find mod. You can do all the stuffs here, including deleting, deleting backward. So though it took some time, but they started from a gradual stage. We started from writing a simple app that can add 2 numbers, multiply 2 numbers, divide 2 numbers, or, subtract 2 numbers. And then we graduated into a simple calculator of this nature. And then we now gradually scale it up into the version 3.0 that was shared. Let me show you some other games that the children have built. So it's not just about apps and apps and apps. So they built a game that had to do with gravity, physics, and all that. Like this, make a flappy game. It has to do with physics. So it's deal with gravity. You can see that it's flapping to fly and all that. So we've also built another one which had to do with, okay. Let me also show you some that are web-based. Let me show you some that are web-based from my downloads. Okay, go to downloads. So these are apps that runs on a browser. Okay. Like this boat ride game is web-based now. So it can run on any, it has been packaged into app that can run on a browser. So if I click on play now, so not only they get to catch fun with building. All right, so this is not the moment where I show my gaming skill, so I'll just keep it that way. We also have another one. These are recent. Let me just go back to. So if I can't find it, okay, here, this is one. Okay, just show you 2 more on this part. This is our legendary quick breaker game that the children converted into. I've lost 2 lives, and then that's it. And then one more because of our time. And then later I will take you into mobile applications that the children have built over the time. So this can be played with those navigators, can be played on mobile applications. Okay, so that being said, I'm going to also join with my phone to show you some of the applications that they built also. Okay, this is another app.
No, all these are built by kids, or
Yes.
6 to 9, 10 to 16, or just
Yes.
so that people know. Yeah.
Easter, these are some of the projects for the Easter camp
Yeah.
students.
Yeah.
Let me just, so now this game, as simple as it is, there are some logics there that the children really love, which is about how the aliens gravitate towards the soldier, and how the gun is able to stay with the soldier and also rotate. These are complex logics that we are going to be teaching the children once they master the basics of the understanding. And trust me, as you see, as much as you see this game now, it might be difficult when it comes to programming language like Python, like C++ and all that. But for this block-based coding, it is easier for the children because that's the way they made it. And then it's also, don't look at it as though this might take them like 6 months before they'll be able to do this. No, they can do this with 3 weeks, 4 weeks, continuous practice. And then the children, there's something about children that we parents should know. And that is the fact that the way these children imagine things is quite different from the way we see things. You know, we are carried out with a lot of distractions and all that. These children, they are focused, they are imaginative, and they can create things. And then what this programming language has helped them, has equipped them with, is the fact that whatever they can imagine, they can learn it. And one of the things that we have done for these children is that not only that we are just choking, you know, just pushing it off their toes, we are giving them a stepwise guide. You know, we are in the age of AI. So before we build any project, we give them a step-by-step guide of how we do it. From how you start, you plan out your project, step-by-step process of how it is being done. So anytime we give them assignment, because they are going to be given assignment at the end of every week. They're going to be given assignment at the end of every week. So anytime you give them assignment, they can with the step that you have given them, you know, some of them we give them on PDF. We send them the script, the file on PDF to them so that they can learn it. And then they can also, some will also teach them how they can generate those steps using AI so that it makes their work easier. We are in the world of AI now. Machine has come to make our work easier, not to make us sweat and sweat and sweat. So there are ways in which these children can use AI, generate a step-by-step of how to go about this. And then with their knowledge of how to put the codes together, the blocks together, they put the blocks together and they are able to build it. And that is what we teach them at Hagital here. So I'm trying to join with my phone and then promote myself to host and show you some of the applications that the children have, you know, built on App Inventor.
Yeah.
So I'm just coming in now. Okay. Just a minute.
Okay.
Search for.
So while you're doing
Okay.
that, okay, continue.
Yeah, please continue, sir. Let me just quickly.
Okay, so I've seen some of your questions here. There is the morning class and the evening class, even during the first 3 weeks. So if your child cannot join 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., they can join 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Right? So there's the morning class and there's the evening class. But after the first 3 weeks, it becomes Friday and Saturday, or Saturday and Sunday, all evening classes. So I needed to make that clarification. because I see that a lot of people have asked that question, right? And some other person also asked, is there discount? Yes, there is. So details will be posted on your group. So if you are paying for a child, that is 185 Canadian dollars. But if you are paying for 2 kids, you enjoy a 50 Canadian dollar discount. So you are paying 320 Canadian dollars for 2 kids. If you are paying for 3 kids, you are paying 455 Canadian dollars. So the more children you have, the lesser it becomes. So that because we've been at this for a long time, so we know that most parents want their kids to attend. Then somebody else also asked the question and said, "Oh, does the recording expire?" No, you have lifetime access to the recording. Like I told you earlier, for us in Hagital, we are interested in your kids mastering these things. So we have penetrated continents of the world by offering superior value, right? And you all registering for this program, you'll be the ones to tell people about us. There's someone attending this program right now that it was a relative of ours in the United Kingdom that told about us. So that is just our idea. So it's lifetime access. You have access to the recordings for life, right? So very important. Then people have asked, my child is 9 years old. When will he, which class will he join? Well, I think you should just join the 10-year-old class. So there's 6 to 9, there's 10 to 15, there's 16 to 19. So let him just join the 10-year-old class, right? My child has done programs before. Which program should he join? Well, he should join the advanced program and let's see how it goes. So, Mr. Inka, are you ready?
Yes, sir, I'm ready.
Okay.
So
Over to you.
I'm just
Yeah, so he's trying to
okay.
show us an application. Yeah.
Okay. So this is one of the apps that the children built during the course of the app inventor. So I'm just going to take 1 minute and just walk around for it to pick my current location. So in the code, the code that was used is basically to move up some miles and then you pick your location.
Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay.
So I'm supposed to walk from
Okay, you're trying to walk around. Okay. Okay. So I can see someone asking a question and I would answer that question. So Valentine said, I'm confused. Is it Tuesday to Friday for the next 3 weeks? So yes, it is Tuesday to Friday for the next 3 weeks. Then after the 3 weeks, because students, they will resume, they will make it Friday and Saturday or Saturday and Sunday. Right. Now that's how it works. Now we also make some provision for a few people who might not be able to join in by Tuesday, right? So they will have their own classes Friday, Saturday, Sunday, right? Their makeup class, so that by Tuesday they can meet up with the class. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, by Tuesday they can join the class, so that by next week Tuesday everybody's on the same page, right? So yeah. Mr. Inka, are you still there? Okay, yeah, it's working now. It's working now. Yeah. Okay. So let me restore your host access. Are you there?
Hello.
Hello, yeah, are you there?
Okay, so let me just show some other application that we did. The
Okay.
alarm app. So this alarm
Okay.
app basically can help you set it an alarm. You can just say wake up let me just do wake up time. And then I set it to, the current time is here is 1. So I just set it to 1:01. 01. So it's okay, it's 1:01 already. Let me do 1:02 and set alarm. So it said alarm is less than 1 minute from now. So I will just set that, and then I can set another one for 1:03, set alarm. And then I can set another one for like 3. And then once I've set those alarm, if you go to your normal alarm application, if you go to your normal alarm, you can see the alarms have been set. These are the alarms at the top here, 1:02, 1:03, and then we just see if once it's time, and then while that is going on, I can show you some other application. All this is a flashlight application that can help turn the flash on your phone
I can
and
see
put
that.
it on, turn
Yeah.
it on and off, turn it on and off. So that you can see the alarm is ringing now.
Yeah.
You can see the alarm ringing, wake up time. The alarm I just set. So they are going to be building real life application. We also have simple mathematical application. Let me dismiss this. This can add any 2 numbers, let's say 30 and 15. You can add any 2 numbers and say it out. Okay. Because just we've noticed it all with because I'm joining with Zoom. Might
Yeah.
not be able to, let me
So you hear the sound. Yeah. Because Zoom is making use of your.
No,
Yeah.
it's talking now. It's talking now. I reduced the
Okay.
volume.
Your answer is equal to 450. Your answer is equal to 2. Your answer is equal to 45.
So if you listen to it, it's saying the answer. We use a text to speech application. And if I shake the phone, it will wipe off what is on the phone. If I shake it like this,
Yeah.
it wipes off whatever is on the screen. So we use accelerometer sensor. Those are things that are on your phone. We have proximity sensor, where if you move your phone close to your ears, it goes off. If you take it back, it comes on. So we use location sensor that was used in the GPS. So we are going to be teaching them how to use all those features on the phone to program
Yeah.
your phone. We can also build a calculator, build different application, build a clock, build different application using the app inventor. And it is block-based rather than text-based, which makes it easier for the children to be able to achieve. And then we're also going to teach them HTML, CSS, JavaScript. We are going to teach them HTML, CSS, JavaScript.
Yeah, very
How to
important
build.
because so that they will not just think it's all about games and apps. So you might want to
Yes.
share more insight on that. Yeah. So
Yes.
they also
So we are
build
also
websites,
yes, they
functional
will build
dynamic websites.
a functional interactive website using
Yeah.
HTML, CSS, JavaScript. If we notice now, we have a lot of advanced Java programs now, the React Native and all that. But then we are going to start with the basics for them. So by the time they are 16, they are 17, they can easily transit and learn those advanced core Java back-end script and all that. So we're going to teach them HTML, CSS, JavaScript. They're going to build interactive website during the course of the bootcamp. We are also going to be teaching them introduction to Python. You know, Python is easy, it's simple programming language that they can learn. So for their age, 10 to 16, they can easily learn it. So we are going to teach them that, introduce them to that during the course of the bootcamp. So I think that is all for now. Okay. Also, sorry, I did not mention
LMS.
the program
LMS.
is, yes, we have a learning management portal where the children will be, we all have an account, login details. They can submit their assignments. They can, they can have access to resources on that platform. So they will all have an account. They can go to the LMS. Recorded videos will also be put there in time. Also, their assignments, they can submit it there. They can earn badges, and they can also get resources that that we'll be introducing them to. We are going to be putting resources there so that they can download those resources there. So the learning management portal is ready. It's just once we get the names, we create account for them. We send in their login details. Let me show you the learning management portal for Hagital. Okay, so I have to transfer my host to. Okay, I think I'm no longer the host, so I can't send my.
Okay, just hold on. I'll make you the host now.
All right.
Just hold on. I'll make you the. Okay, let me reclaim the host first. Then I'll make you the host on your laptop. Yeah. So you are the host now.
Okay, so let me just share my screen. So just going to log in as a student. So just go to hagital.lms.org and I'll sign in with a student account that I already have. Okay, let me check this account. Okay, this is the student account. So if I go to my courses now, I can see that I have some courses that I'm enrolling. Once you go inside as a student, you see these are the weekly assignments. And if you open the weekly assignment, you discover that, okay, I might not be able to sit as a student, but if I check it as an administrator, you discover that the student have actually submitted the assignment. If I go to assignments, you can see that we have 6 submissions. If you come here, that is for that age. For another age, we have about 9 submissions. So children are turning in the assignment on weekly basis. And instructors, tutors are, they are reviewing it, they are checking it, and then they are marking it for them. All right, so that's how the Hagital LMS works for now. Other things, resources also will be uploaded for the children to also download. It has, features for interactions, interactivities, and all that. So that's. Just want to be sure I don't miss anything. So just like Mr. Yomi has said, all the classes are recorded. All our classes are recorded. They can access it. And what this does for the children and things that was not mentioned is that the fact that this coding does not just help the children in their coding skills. It helps them in life skill. As a programmer, programmers are thinkers. Programmers are calm people. Programmers are people who don't throw tantrum. Over the years, we have discovered that even children that normally they literally throw tantrum on easy things, they become more calmer because they know that if they are calm, they can resolve those issues. So it's that help them to build soft skills that they use that is helping them in their daily lives. And it has also improved on across all other subjects and other disciplines in life. So it helps them to also, it helps them to build some form of resilience because by the time we start teaching them debugging and all that, it helps them to learn how to become more resilient, how to become, problem solvers, thinkers, and people who can find solutions rather than just, give up on problems. So those are some of the things that this coding has helped the children to achieve over time. We have reviews of parents that are saying, in fact, I have a parent that was telling us that his child is very calm, you know, doesn't
Mm.
talk, he doesn't do anything. But after he discovered that the boy is more now outspoken, the boy is more confident about himself, you know, they are in Dublin. He said he's more confident about himself, that he talks about, you know, what he has done, what he can do, and all that. So he sees himself in a new light. So this is not a program that we should joke with. It has a lot of benefits. It has a lot of benefit that you will look at your child, you will be amazed at what they can do.
Mm.
All right. So thank you
Oh,
very much, everyone.
yeah. So
So,
thank you, Mr. Inka. All right. Just to answer a few questions, some people keep asking. The program is 6 weeks, right? The program is 6 weeks. Some are asking, oh, can the child learn all these things? Yes. This is not the first time we are doing it, right? So the child can learn. This is something we have done a couple of times, and so it's not rocket science. A child can learn this in 6 weeks, right? Comfortably, right? Just to take the questions, yeah, the program is 6 weeks. Yes, it's 6 weeks. Then there's this question, I might miss the part where you mentioned the age groups. So he's 6 years old. He's not too young to be a part of the boot camp. My son has just turned 7 years, but he has been a part of a group called Black Boys School since he was 6. He's not too young. There's 6 to 9, there's 10 to 15, there's 16 to 19. So he's not too young. He's not too young to run.
and the 6 to 9 also have beginners and advanced.
Advanced class. So yes, so there's beginners, there's advanced class based on their proficiency. Will they only learn Scratch? No, they will not only learn Scratch. No, they will learn more than Scratch. No, they will learn more than Scratch. It's not just
We have said that, like
yeah,
we have said, sorry, Pastor,
yeah,
like we have said, the 6 to 9, they are on block base, but the block base is not just Scratch. We have Thinker, we have Make Blocks, we have all of these. They are in hour of code. By the time they go into hour of code, they are going to be exposed into different programming concepts. We're also going to be teaching them. We are also going to be taking them through hour of code. We are going to be taking them through. That's for the age 6 to 9. We are going to take them, and then all we are going to do with age 6 to 9 is to keep them on block-based coding. Taking them into text-based coding is not advisable for that age, except if you are confident. You know, we have exceptional cases where you say, okay, my child, I feel is too much on a block-based, we want to move him to text-based coding. There's no problem in taking that particular child to join the 10 to 16. If he knows he can cope with that particular this thing. But age 6 to 9, we are going to keep them on block-based coding. Because by the time you start going to text-based coding has a lot to do about, you know, writing, and, you know, they are going to be writing, they are going to be typing, they are going to be pacing up, trying to solve problem. The syntax is more complex than that of block-based coding. So that's why we structured it that way. But on hour of code, we have a lot. By the time the children go there, they will see a lot. In fact, age 6 to one of my, you know, between 10 to 16, we were on a project on hour of code. They could not finish it. I told them, I said, you know what, just leave it. When I'm done taking you Python, you will understand it better. So, you know, so it depends on from simple, if you go there, we have different age group. We have grade 2 to grade 5, we have grade 6 to grade 8, and then we have grade 9 and above. So they are going to experience all that.
Yeah. So for parents to say that, oh, you know, my child has done a training before, don't worry about that. We just move them into the advanced class, right? Then in a few minutes that we have, I also want to show, because here in Hagital, we don't just talk, we walk the talk. So if you are wondering, oh, this replay, the replay is on the LMS, but we also keep a copy in the cloud for backup. So I will just show you, let me just show parents how it works. So they have lifetime access to these things. lifetime access. So I'll just take my time and show you Hagital Tech for Kids. Okay, Hagital Tech for Kids. Okay, so let me just show you. Right, so this is the backup. As you can see, so there's beginners, there's advanced, and you can see that you can see Hagital Tech for Kids, 11 age, you can see. So everything is structured, but this is the backup. The replay is also on the LMS. So in the advanced class, they can see the videos. If they're in the beginners class, the videos are there. So we can check. You can see what these guys have been doing. You can see all this. So they have access to this forever. It's their own, right? Forever. So that's that for that. We have less than 5 minutes here. So is there a course outline? Of course, the course outline will be shared. Course outline will be shared. There's a course outline. Why would there be a course outline? Course outline will be shared on the group. It will be shared on the group. Right.
Yes, there's a course outline for it. We have a way we have structured our training for both the beginners and the advanced. And the basic thing is, for the beginners, we teach the syntax, which is broken down into different courses. And then we teach them with videos and with projects. And then for the advanced, we teach them logic, complex logic, scrolling background, collision detection, gravity, and all those complex things that were used in gaming, in those that have to do with mathematics and all that. We teach them all those complex mathematical concepts that they use to solve, like the math app that you see. We employ some of those things in that calculator app that is being seen. So we have it broken down into curriculum that we are going to teach the children. So we don't just, it is structured. It is structured.
So how long is each class? It's 2 hours, 11 to 1, 5 to 7. 11 to 1, 5 to 7. So your child can do the morning class or the evening class, or by the time school resumes, Friday and Saturday, or Saturday and Sunday in the evenings. So that's it.
And also regarding the timing, due to attention span is actually 1 hour, 30 minutes.
30 minutes,
so the 30 minutes is just for, if some children are trying to catch up and all that. So we use 30 minutes so it's just 2 periods, which is the usual attention span for children. And the extra 30 minutes is just to catch up. And of course, because they are learning coding and all that, is exciting. They don't get tired. They don't get tired. Even for the younger ones, they don't get tired. I've seen a child of 6 years old stay on the system with one of our tutors for 3 hours. She wasn't tired. She just wanted to get the problem solved.
So the classes are small classes for this class. For those who are asking how many students per class, this recording will be shared as all our recordings. I think Mr. Paul just joined us. So Mr. Paul, the cost is 183 Canadian dollars, discounted. So that's it. Discounted. Sorry, Julissa Brown, we don't have time to be sharing the demo, right? We just have less than 5 minutes. Less than 5 minutes. We'll do that later. We have less than 5 minutes. I've said it before, the classes are interactive. Yes, interactive. Yes, interactive. So classes are Ontario time. I've said this over and over, Ontario time. We just have 2 minutes. It's 183 Canadian dollars. Canadian dollars for 6 weeks, one-time payment. Right. So if you are doing Naira, I'll send the Naira fees for those who want to do Naira. We'll send the Naira, the rates will be sent to the group. Be sent to the group. All right. So if you want to ask your question 5 minutes from now, we are done totally. Yes, now they work on group projects, Mr. Henry. Yeah, that's why they're in the same age group. So they do individual projects and they also do group projects too, right? It's not just calculator, Mr. Gilisab. So the thing is, we can't share everything they have built in one session. So they develop websites, they develop applications, they develop games, they develop animations. It's just some of these few things that we can share with you tonight. So they can't just be building calculator for 6 weeks now. They can't
It's
just
not
be
just calculator.
yeah,
They've done a lot of things.
exactly.
They've done a lot of
Exactly.
things.
Yeah.
So it's not just calculator.
So, Okoyemi Ade is saying after the 6 weeks, well, let's focus on the 6 weeks first. Of course, the program doesn't end, but we are focused on delivering value for you in these 6 weeks. That's why we're not thinking about after the 6 weeks, but there's always programs. So after the 6 weeks, you can move on to other programs with us. But for these 6 weeks, we have committed to delivering value for our students. Yeah. So, yeah, so that's that, right? Yeah, you can pay via credit card. Somebody's asking, yeah, the discount for siblings has been shared on the group. You get discount. Yeah, don't worry, Kemi, Muinat. There's discount for siblings that has been shared on the group. You can pay via credit card. The link will be shared after the webinar tonight. The link for payment, whether you are paying for a child or 2 kids or 3 kids, we'll share the link, right? And it's discounted. So if you are paying for 2 kids, you pay 320. If you are paying for 3 kids, you pay 455. Most people do 3 kids. Once in a while, we get 4 kids per family, right? So I think we are done for tonight. So if you have further questions, the group will be opened and you can ask your questions on the group. So see you all in the class. Like I said, the main class starts on Tuesday. So we'll just reserve a few slots for Friday for those who cannot meet up with Tuesday class. But the main class starts Tuesday. But if you can't meet up with the Tuesday class, we'll keep a few slots for Friday so that by the following week, everybody will be in the same class. So if you're not clear on that, we also make do the children get certificates? Yes, they get certificates. Someone is saying, God bless you. God bless you too. Right, God bless you too. Don't worry, the group will be opened now. After the meeting, we'll open the group. Right. The reason why we didn't open the group is because we don't want people to be distracted. We want them to focus on the meeting tonight. So after this meeting, we'll open the group and we'll post everything that is required. So take that step right now. We have a lot to offer your kids and would encourage you to take that step and enroll them in the program. We're going to be sharing a lot of information. It's transformational. Your kid will like it. Your kid will like it. Children don't drop out of our program. They don't drop out because we have sound teachers. So your kid would definitely like this program, right? So yeah, animations are part of the program, right? So thank you, Mr. Inka. Thank you, everybody. It's been a wonderful time here tonight. See you all in the class. This is a loaded program and let's start on Tuesday. Valentine, just send me your son's number, drop the number of the group. We'll do that. All communications will continue from the group. Do have a wonderful time. Bye for now. Bye. Yeah.